Bargainers seeking a bipartisan immigration accord planned talks as soon as Wednesday as President Donald Trump and leading lawmakers sought to parlay an extraordinary White House meeting into momentum for resolving a politically blistering issue. Facing a January 19th deadline for averting an election year government shutdown, negotiators were seeking a formula for reviving protections against deportation that Trump has ended for nearly 800,000 immigrants who arrived illegally in the U.S. as children. In exchange, Trump and Republicans want toughened border protections and tightened restrictions on others trying to migrate to this country. Trump said an illegal immigration deal would be reached in two phases. First, by addressing young immigrants and border security with what he called a Bill of Love, then by making comprehensive changes that have long eluded Congress. That second bill would be likely to face a long odds for passage, considering long-running disagreements over issues like how to handle all 11 million immigrants illegally in the U.S. A storm that slammed a California coastal community is over, but the search for its victims is not. Authorities in Santa Barbara County were still trying to reach new areas and dig into destruction to find dead, injured, or trapped people after a powerful mudflow swept away dozens of homes. At least 15 people were confirmed dead, at least 25 were injured, and at least 50 had to be rescued by helicopters. The Trump administration says it will not allow oil drilling off the coast of Florida, abruptly reversing course under pressure from Republican Governor Rick Scott. Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke said Tuesday after a brief meeting with Scott at the Tallahassee airport that drilling would be off the table when it comes to waters in the eastern Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean of Florida. The change of course, just 5 days after Zinke announced the offshore drilling plan, highlights the political importance of Florida, where President Donald Trump narrowly won the state's 29 electoral votes in the 2016 election and has encouraged Scott to run for Senate. Former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon is stepping down as chairman of Breitbart News Network after a public break with President Donald Trump. Breitbart announced Tuesday that Bannon would step down as executive chairman of the conservative news site less than a week after Bannon's explosive criticisms of Trump and his family were published in a new book. Trump lashed out at Bannon for comments made in Michael Wolff's Fire and Fury Inside the Trump White House, which questions the president's fitness for office. A Louisiana teacher was removed from a school board meeting, forcibly handcuffed and jailed after questioning pay policies during a public comment period. The teachers' union and the ACLU are investigating, and 2 board members are complaining that the board treats women unfairly. A video posted by KATC-TV shows middle school English teacher Daisha Hargrave complaining with a city marshal's orders to leave Monday night's Vermilion Parish School Board meeting in Abbeville, west of New Orleans. Next, she is seen on the hallway floor screaming as the marshal handcuffs her behind her back. We're moving into a significant change in our weather pattern. Here's Maya with the forecast.
We started off with some nice sunshine this morning, but rain showers are developing this afternoon and will persist into Wednesday evening before tapering to light drizzle overnight. A surge of much warmer southerly air enters the area, which will keep our low temperatures tonight above freezing. This warmer air, crippled with the snowpack, will lead to some dense fog overnight and into tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we'll see highs approach 50 with cloudy skies before some heavier rain comes in Thursday night. Warmer air sticks around Friday, and so does the rain. Some of that rain could be heavy at times, and local flooding could be a problem. A wintry mix comes in Friday night as cold temperatures come back. We'll see highs in the teens on Saturday. Looks like winter will be returning. I'm Maya. Have a great rest of your day.
Mexico Swimming and Diving hosted JD CBA yesterday in an important league meet. Here's Amber with the results.
The boys varsity swimming and diving team tied JD CBA 93-93 last night in an exciting meet that came down to the Tigers having to take 2-1 in the last relay, which they did in dramatic fashion, coming up from half a pool length behind and touching out JD CBA's A-team. The tie moves the Tigers to 6-2-1. The Maxfa MVP swimmer of the meet awarded to John Ocker, and the MVP diver was Logan Dana. Next meet is at home versus Auburn on Thursday night. The Mexico boys basketball team dropped to 3-7 this season after a 2-point loss to Skinny Atlas. Buddy Ruby and Marcus Turo led the team with 13 and 12 points respectively. The Syracuse University's basketball team lost its third straight game on Tuesday night, falling to Virginia 68-61. The Orange played hung around in the first half, heading into halftime down by just 3 points, 29-26. But Virginia rode a half-second wave of 6 three-pointers, cashing in on Syracuse's 11 turnovers to cash in the 7-point win. The Cavaliers have won 7 straights and are starting to get Final Four buzz. Now 12-5. Syracuse next heads to number 23 Florida State on Saturday afternoon. Vice President Mike Pence and Karen Pence will lead the U.S. delegation to the 2018 Winter Olympics in South Korea. A White House official said that Wednesday that Pence will attend the games scheduled for February 9th through the 25th in Pyeongchang. Pence will also stop in Alaska to review intercontinental ballistic missile defense systems and in Japan. The White House says Pence will stress U.S. commitment to stability in the region to leaders of South Korea and Japan. That's a look at sports. Have a great day. I'm Amber.
The Mexico National Honor Society is collecting gently used winter apparel for donation to those in need. Please bring any articles to Student Services for collection. Seniors, please make sure you are going online to apply for Dollars for scholarships. Complete your profile and make sure you click on My Scholarship to match to Mexico Academy and Central School District specific scholarships. Only students with complete and submitted applications will qualify for any DFS awards. Yearbooks are being sold for $60 until February 2nd. They are $65 after February 3rd until sold out. Orders must be received by January 31st to guarantee your copy. 210 books have already been sold out of 300 available. That's it for us today. Thanks, of course, for joining us. I'm Bianca.